Jealous people, mean and miserable people are very good at being fake nice. When somebody is being fake nice to you, they will often exhibit these 5 characteristics. Number 1, when somebody is being fake nice to you, they often have that passive aggressive behavior. They often use sarcasm in order to be fake nice to you. See, when somebody's being fake nice, when a person is a little bit jealous and envious of you, they will look at your positive qualities and they will compliment them, but it'll be a backhanded compliment. I'll give you a real life example. I had somebody so-called compliment me on how patient I am, how calm I am. They say, oh, you're so patient, you're so nice, you're so calm. I want to be just like you when I grow up. See, I just want to be just like you. You're so precious. When women talk that way sometimes, I'm not saying that it can't be genuine, like somebody's not really admiring you. But sometimes, especially with women, with jealous, catty women, it can come off as very sarcastic and very passive aggressive. And when they really don't mean what they're saying, they almost do overkill. It's like they're being overly nice. Like, you're so precious, you're so sweet. I want to be just like you when I grow up. Especially when they're the same age range as yourself. Now, if an older woman is saying something like this to you, let's say you're in your 30s, your 40s, and you have a 70-something-year-old woman, 60-something-year-old woman, which is older, significantly older than yourself, saying this to you, I'm not saying that she can't be being fake nice too, but you're probably more open to receive it because she's an older woman. You know, you're so precious, you're so cute. But if you're a 35-year-old woman and you have another 35-year-old woman saying something to the effect that, I want to be just like you when I grow up. You're so precious, you're so sweet. Oh, you're just so calm. I don't know how you do that. You know how we do sometimes, that cattiness, that jealousy, that little thing that women do. When a woman is being fake nice to you, she will use that kind of passive aggressive behavior, the backhanded compliments, to make you feel that not so subtle fake niceness. Number 1. So passive aggressive energy in the form of fake compliments, backhanded compliments, normally said in a sarcastic way. Number 1. The number 2 sign of a fake nice hater, a fake nice jealous person, is that they like to humble brag and humble brag at your expense. So they will compete and bounce off of you whatever it is you said, but make themselves amplified in that same conversation. So let's say, for example, you don't really have that much success with men. Men really aren't checking for you for some reason. You know, you just feel like men really aren't that drawn to you that way. And you might have a conversation with somebody you think you can trust, and you would say, you know, lately, men really haven't even been flirting with me like that. You know, I don't understand. I don't know if it's something I'm doing different. I don't know. But they're not really flirting with me, but it's okay. I'm not worrying about it. You know, who's for me is for me, whatever. A woman who is going to humble brag now at your expense, she's going to say, oh, girl, don't worry about it because men flirt with me all the time. You know, I got long hair. I'm this, I'm that. They flirt with me all the time. And girl, I wish they wouldn't pay me no mind. So you're not missing nothing. You know, if men are not checking for you, that's fine. You know, it's okay. Girl, I deal with men coming for me all the time. They're always trying to buy me gifts. They're always trying to do things. You're not missing anything. Look, you should be lucky that men are not coming for you because they come for me all the time and it's just too much. Humble bragging much? That is a fake nice person, in that she's acting as if she's somehow supporting the fact that you don't get as much attention as she does while doing it in a petty way. She's telling you and bragging, humble bragging, about the fact that she gets so much attention from men and the fact that you don't. You know, she sees herself as better than you, but she's positioning it as if, girl, you're not missing nothing. Like, she's there to support you. Like, you know, men aren't coming for you, but in her mind, she's really saying you're an ugly duckling and men don't like you because you don't look good as me. That's really what's coming off. Call it knowing too much, reading too much, but you have women who are like that. They use that little catty, humble bragging to somehow try to make you feel like you're not as good as them. And that is a fake nice person, because somebody who's really genuinely being nice to you, They will hear what you're saying and not look at how I can make her feel even worse by what I do or by what I experience, but how can I comfort her in what she's saying? So a fake nice person will always, if not always, humble brag at your expense. Number two. The number three way people display, especially women, display fake niceness, and men can do this too, is by being nice to you simply because they want something from you. When people are opportunistic, when they are being nice to you simply because they want something from you, these are often your people who don't show any interest in you until you level up in some way. See, this is the opposite of the jealous haters. See, opportunistic people, they will look at you from afar and see what you're doing, and they don't believe that you're really leveling up. They don't really believe that you're doing the thing that you're doing. But the moment you succeed at it, now they're your best friend. Now they're coming around giving you compliments. They're saying how great you are. And it's not that they really believe it. They just want a piece of whatever it is that you have. Let's say you didn't even accomplish something so great. You might have won $500, and I don't play the lottery. I'm using this as an example. You might have won $500 on a lottery ticket. Or let's be more real. What are we in? February right now? Income tax time. Okay? People who have not talked to you in years, people who might not be around you, men, especially men around this time, they might not have been showing you any kind of interest for months, haven't talked to you, haven't texted you, but they know you might be getting an income tax check soon. So they're going to come around and start saying, how you doing? You looking good, ma. How you doing? Stuff like that, because they want a piece of whatever you may be getting. Opportunists. Fake nice people only come around and show interest in you and are nice to you when they know they have something to gain from you. Number three. The number four sign of a fake nice person is that they cannot listen to you. They always steer the conversations back to themselves. Fake nice people, they don't have any interest in really getting to know you, wanting to, listen to you, listen to what you're going through, be it positive or negative. They are only interested in stirring the conversation back to themselves. They want to have conversations always to be about themselves. They're very narcissistic. They seek people out so that they can talk about themselves. And when you begin to talk about yourself, and you see this often with very fake nice people, they often shut down. Like, have you ever been having a conversation with someone and they're talking to you, bragging about all the things they accomplished, all the things that they've done, all the things that they've bought, and then the moment you start talking about yourself, suddenly they tap out. Suddenly you see a glazed look in their eyes. They're just not even with you anymore. You can tell they're thinking about something else. Fake nice people only seek you out when they want to talk about what they're doing. They only want you to be a sounding board so that they can amp up themselves and talk about whatever it is they are doing. And the moment you start talking about what you're doing or what you're accomplishing, they don't have any interest in you. Real nice people are not like that. Genuinely nice, kind people, they can talk about themselves, but they actually get more joy out of hearing about other people and knowing about what you're doing. And they actually show genuine interest. When somebody's fake nice, they don't care about what you're doing. They just want you to be there to listen to everything they're doing, because the way they see it, they're more important than you. Whatever they're accomplishing is better than what you're doing anyway. So why do I have to listen to you? Listen to me. I'm the important one. That is one of the major signs of a fake nice person. Number four. The number five way somebody displays that they are fake nice is by fake apologies. People who are fake nice and you tend to see their fake niceness and you say like you're doing too much. In the beginning, when I gave you the example of the woman who says, oh, you're precious. Oh, I wish I could be like you. Me, the way I am, sometimes I'll call certain things out. So if I feel like you're doing too much, and I did say it to her that day, I said, what is that? Like, why are you saying it to me like that? Like, I don't need all of that. Why are you being so overly nice? Like, I don't need all of that. I know I'm very patient. I know I'm very calm. Like, what are you doing? What is that? I'll do that. Sometimes I love to just put people on the spot, especially when I know you're being some kind of way. I was like, what is that? Like, what is all of that? Why are you doing that? It sounds kind of fake. And she's like, oh no, I appreciate you. You know, I like you. You know this. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. Even your apology sounds fake. Get your life together. Get yourself together. But people, especially women who have that catty, nasty little thing about them, they can't be authentic if they wanted to. And the reason why some people who be fake, they're being fake nice with you, it's because they genuinely do not like you for some reason, or they're jealous of you or envious of you. And if they displayed their true personality, their true feelings towards you, that would display them as being the hater, the jealous person they are. So they have to resort to being fake nice in order to cover up the fact that they're a hater. And in my opinion, those kind of people you really want to stay away from. And normally you'll be in contact with those kind of people in the workplace, maybe in a school environment, especially in the workplace, because in the workplace, there's a lot of putting on, a lot of fakey fake, a lot of fake cordiality, if that's a word, that's not a word, a lot of fake being cordial, a lot of fake niceness. And when you're around people, especially women, who have some kind of issue, they might not like how you move. They might not like your confidence. They might not like the fact that you're so genuinely nice. They try their best to subtly, but not so subtly, put out the idea or the fact that the way you're being, they don't like it, but they're going to fake like they do in a not so subtle way. It's like they want you to see it, but they don't want you to see that they're being fake. Women who are catty and jealous that way, they're very weird that way. It's a very weird energy. If you've been in that situation and you like you've been in it and you feel it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When a woman is like doing overkill with the love bombing and the fake niceness and the fake compliments. Like, oh, your hair looks nice. Like, oh, okay, that looks nice today. Okay, it's always today. It's not you look nice, it's today or at this moment. As if they're saying any other time you look dusty and disgusting, but right now, today, you look nice. Like, it's those so not so subtle fake things that women tend to do. And when you encounter those things, again, you're not worrying about any of these things. But knowing when somebody's being fake nice to you, using passive aggressive behaviors, using, sarcasm, because that to me is like the language of misery. When, sarcasm, you might have a little sarcasm trying to be funny, but if sarcasm is your everyday language, somehow to me, that signifies that, you're a little bit miserable. You have to kind of play at somebody else's expense. So women who are fake nice, they often exhibit these 5 behaviors. I'm going to go through them one more time. Passive aggressive behavior in the form of backhanded compliments and sarcasm. Number 1. Number 2. Humble bragging. They brag at your expense in order to show you that they think they're that much better than you. Number 2. Number 3, they gossip and they show fake concern for you. Jealous, envious people who are messy, they like to gossip and express it or display it as somehow some kind of fake concern. Number 3. Number 4, they're only nice to you because they want something from you. They don't give you a second glance any other time, but the moment you have something they want, they're suddenly fake nice to you. And number 5, they fake apologies. Actually, it's 6. They fake apologies. When you notice their negative, nasty, jealous, messy behavior, and call it out if you want, they suddenly have fake apologies. Oh, I don't mean that. Oh, you know how we do. And then the last thing, number 6, is that they can't listen to you because fake nice people, they don't really care about you. They care about talking to you about themselves. And the moment you talk about yourself, they zone out. They don't have interest in you because they're narcissistic. Everything is about them. So those were the 6 signs of fake nice people. In the comment section, let me know, have you dealt with fake nice people? When did that, how did it make you feel and what did you do about it? How did you handle it? If you watch this video until the very end, Put the high heel emoji in the comment section. I absolutely love to see it. Take care.